Hey guys, Ellie Shostak here. Hope you are doing well and hope you are able to get through these very unique and challenging times. And I wanted to take a few minutes to talk with you about the feeling of loneliness. Okay? So, for those of you who do not know, I coach singles, those who are divorced, those who have come out of a breakup, um, those who are actually looking to get different results in their relationships. I run the gamut. I have a 24-year-old who joined my program a few weeks ago, and I have a 77-year-old who joined the program last week. So people of all ages looking to change their results when it comes to getting into and maintaining a healthy relationship. And one of the um, biggest reasons why people want to get into a healthy relationship or want to get into a relationship at all is because they feel lonely. They feel alone. So, what I wanted to do is I wanted to take a few minutes just to talk to you about the feeling of loneliness and how does one go about dealing with the feeling of loneliness. Now, the feeling of loneliness gets exacerbated and increases during the time that we're living in right now, right? So regardless of whether you're in a relationship, an intimate relationship or not, it's going to increase during these times because of social distancing, because of feeling that you can't be with others. Now, certain states have opened up, certain countries have opened up their guidelines when it comes to socializing and being with other people. But for the most part, everyone, the entire world has had to go through a shift of being connected all the time to people, both physically, um, to taking a step back and being somewhat alone. Okay? So that's first and foremost to understand that we're going through this together, right? But for the person who is single, who, excuse me, I have no idea what the heck that is. For the person who is single, who feels this struggle inside their hearts, where they feel alone and they feel that they can't share their life with someone, especially during a time like this, right? When you think about it, it makes a person think about their mortality. It makes a person think about whether or not they're truly meaningful to another person in their life. And although some of you who are watching this may have children, some of you don't, even with that, you still want, and it's a normal, natural need, both from a physical perspective, a biological perspective, as well as um, a an emotional perspective. You want that person to engage with, to have that experience with, to be able to talk about what you're going through in this time and place. So, first, let's establish that this is extremely normal, right? It's extremely normal. Now, it only increases when you are single and when you've come out of a breakup or and you don't feel that you can connect with someone right now. Okay? So the question is, how do you handle and how do you deal with this feeling of being alone? And I'm going to give you the steps right here of how to handle it. And I'm also going to give you a suggestion that I work with and teach to all my clients. Okay? Here we go. Every feeling that a person has is based on a thought. Okay? So let's say I have the thought, I'm so excited to spend time with my partner, right? Because we're going to go to the beach on the weekend. I'm going to the beach on the weekend. That's my thought. I'm going to the beach on the weekend. How do I feel? I love the water. I feel good. So I start to feel good inside, right? And when I feel good inside, I take actions towards those um, feelings of doing things that make me feel good. Puts me in a good mood. I'm able to accomplish my work, and the consequences of that is that I get shit done, which is great, right? So the thought, I'm excited to go. I can't wait to go to the beach. I feel good. I do actions that are meaningful to me that I want to accomplish. I'm just in general able to receive the um, consequences that I'm looking for. Now, what happens when you have a thought like, I'm never going to find someone to be with? Okay. So you have the thought, I'm never going to find someone to be with. That's where the feeling of loneliness increases. So the feeling actually comes when you look at the thought that you have and you believe that thought to be true. Now, most of us don't even realize that this process is going on all the time in our heads, all the time. But I just want to show you and walk you through it, right? So here I am, I'm feeling lonely that I don't have this person to be with. I have the thought, I'm never going to find the right person. Now, that feeling of loneliness comes from that thought, and it increases. What are the actions that I take? I don't. I sit alone and I continue to have these feelings, again, which is caused by those thoughts, that I don't look at. I don't even realize sometimes that the mind is constantly playing these thoughts. And we know that there are about 60 to 80,000 thoughts that go through a person's mind during the day. And what winds up happening is that those thoughts actually are negative or recycled, regurgitated. So, what we need to understand is that I keep getting a message while I'm doing my live. Sorry about that. So, what we need to understand is that when we become aware of these thoughts, and these thoughts create these feelings, we can stop it at the thought level before it leads to us going to sitting in the room and just being upset with ourselves. And the consequence is that when we go back into the dating world with those feelings of I'm never going to find the thoughts I'm never going to find the right person, with the feeling I'm feeling all alone, then we wind up attracting somebody who is similar to that type of thought pattern and that type of feeling, where we're both feeling alone and insecure. Does that make sense? Okay? So now, the idea is twofold. Number one, become aware of your thoughts. Number one, become aware that this is actually going on in your mind. So when you see the thought, I'm never going to find the right one, you can look at your mind and go, okay, thank you. I think I am. It's all going to be good. You turn to your mind, turn it into your friend. Turn your mind into your friend. Turn to your friend and say, thanks so much. I got it. You stopped it. Boom. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to go into a world of happiness and yay, this is awesome, but you've at least either lessened the feeling of loneliness or removed it altogether, which is an incredible accomplishment. Because then your actions become more positive, which get you more positive consequences. Do you get this? Okay, this is huge and it can change your life right now. All right, not just with loneliness, but in general with your thoughts and how your mind works. So it's really, really important for you to understand this. Okay, now I'm going to talk about something deep here, so pay attention. So the name of my program is called Find the Right One. Okay, now the world thinks that the right one is somebody else. And for those of you who have been a part of my trainings and watching me for a while, you get it that the right one is you. It has and it always will be. Now, when you fully understand this concept, it can change your entire life. How? Think about it. You were born alone, right? You go through this life thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to find this person and then I'll be happy and then I'll get into this. You die alone. Your body, right? It goes. Now, whether it's your spirit or your essence lives on, this and that, let's just look at the facts. If you fully love who you are and accept who you are, then you're never really alone. Now, I know that you might not fully believe me on this, and I get it, okay? But that is a key, crucial paradigm shift that my clients are making in this program that then allows them to get into and maintain a healthy, loving relationship. So, I hope this training was helpful for you. If you have any questions, go ahead and message me. And I will also put a link in this training that if you would like to set up a free strategy session with me to see if the Find the Right One program is a good fit for you. And if you are a good fit for it, then go ahead and do it. Awesome talking to you and have an incredible day. Take care.